Well, good morning. Live for the Howe Cramar. It's Paul here, Spikkin Scots again, and it's quite cold rather than cold. We had a thaw for a few days, so the snaws all disappeared, but it got turned real cold last night. Cold rather than cold. Cold. Another word that kind of comes to mind if you're speaking about the temperature of something's snell. The wind was cold and snell. Snell is sharp, really, and so the temperature is real snell. It's it kind of cuts. That would obviously have kind of German origins, I would say. But this time of the year, farmers are all working outside. Now, Ahan's frosted hard the day, but you find that Ahan gets in a bit of a sauter with the farmers working out in the parks, feeding the beasts, keep them warm, keep them well fed. They're out with their tractors, and when it's above freezing, it gets sautery, a bit of a sauter, a bit of a mess with tractors going through the dubs, the mud. So it makes a bit of a sauter. Now, if you're thinking about stuff that's a bit dirty, there's different things like a stour. Now that is a kind of German origin. Stour, it's like dust. So that's a bit different. That's something that's dry and kind of powdery, I suppose. So there's wind-blown earth off the parks onto the road. It'd be a bit stoury. Also, if you didn't dust your house, that would be stoury as well, a bit of a stour. Interesting fact, in Germany, I believe, a hoover is called a stoursucker. So stour, like dust, and to soak is to suck. So there you go. So stour, other word. Now sharn, that's different, because if you go into a byre or a steading for the coos or over winter, sharn is, well, I was going to say skitter, that's thin sharn. Sharn's muck. Shite. So it could be a bit sharny, that's a dirty sort of thing. But if something's clorty, now when the mud has thawed and it's really sautery, messy, it's clorty. Now that's a kind of wheat muck, not a dry muck. That's something like if you fell into an open cesspool, you'd be clorty. You'd be in a sort of, but it'd be fairly clorty. Clorty is just, it's that kind of dirty, messy wheat kind of muck. So there you go, a few wordies. Somebody made a comment about I missed out some body parts in one of these. And of course, I'm not a computer, and I'm not doing this from an academic point of view, so I will miss things, which I apologise. But it was a couple of goodies were mentioned. One was with body parts, your pow. Well, your pow's up in your head. If you're curly pow, curly hair, and then your hurdies would be your hips. Addressed to the haggis is hurdies like a distant hill. So there you go. Anyway, folks, lovely day. Cold and snell, but quite nice all the same. We'll see you later.